Yeah, I lost power earlier. What's going on, Braden? Turn that off for a little bit. Yeah, no, lost power. Uncool. I lost everything that we did with the character, so lost it all. Lost it all. All the work I did. All of it. So now we gotta redo it. So what we gotta do is we gotta get over here to the base. We gotta sit down, get chilled out, you know. No, you're not. Ain't no way. You're like 10 minutes away from my house. My wife's actually in Alma right now. That's what I've got it set to. But it wasn't 5 minutes. I mean, actually it was if you think about it. Well, usually every time I go into the stuff, it saves it, so I don't get why it didn't save any of it, because I literally, you know what I mean? Yeah, see? The old lady's in Elma, too. What did they say, babe? Let's jump over here. Right to it. Oh, I forgot that dude's in my way. Whoops. My bad. My bad. I forgot that he was there, okay? Power went out on me earlier. I completely forgot. Power just came back like 10 minutes ago. Well, a little longer than that, because I've been on the stream now 6 minutes, so we literally just got power back. It wasn't 10 minutes, 15 minutes after your son left to go to the fair. Jesus. Wow, bless me. Man, that hurt. Sorry, guys. I tried to reach up to mute in time, but it didn't work, man. I was all like, I got like ½ inch away, and I was like, ugh. What you grabbing at Walmart, babe? Yeah, it literally was just raining here at my house and just passed through. It's temporary. It's very temporary. I doubt you're sitting at Walmart. The wife I understand, but I doubt Brady. He's probably a little weak. If I had the cash, man, I'd go into town and go to McDonald's and be like, meet you there. Yeah. Yep. Sure. There we go. Hey, you know what? I was running this earlier inside. Let's go inside, man. Let's get in it. Yeah, it was pretty weak rain here. I was just like, man, spittered and sputtered and passed real quick. Walmart's good for that. Nice. Yeah, they're definitely good for like getting grub. They got that stuff right there inside the door to the right, man. Bunch of like preheated crap. The wife usually likes the chickens, the little rotisseries they do or whatever they put out there. Those are pretty good grub. So it's like what, 7% one way? Oh, that's not very good. Like, I'll be lucky to get anything out of it. Gross. If I was a driver, I wouldn't even load that stuff on my truck, man. It'd be Chevy and BMW only. Ain't you lucky I'm not in town right now? You're lucky I didn't go with the wife into town, buddy. I'd be in there razzing you. Yeah, sure, babe. Whatever you get, you know what I want from anywhere you go. If you go Mickey D's, man, a couple of those little sandwiches with some lettuce on them. No, you can't stop by. No. If I wasn't streaming, I'd be in town. I'd come in town to meet up with you. But nope, you ain't coming to my house. Nobody comes to my house. But, babe, if you go a Subway, you definitely know what I want there. But other than that, just grab me something that you think I'll like. I mean the health, it's whatever. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Sorry about earlier, if you guys were here earlier, we lost power. I don't know what the heck happened. It worked out because by the time the power went out, I had to wake the wife up, so. That actually kind of worked. Oh, I get McDonald's. A couple hamburgers, lettuce, onion. We're going. If I go with a meal deal, meal wise, then Big Mac, obviously. It's the best sandwich they've got. But if it's just a couple sandwiches, hamburger, lettuce, and onion. Trust me, guys, that's the best way to get their hamburgers. I don't like the fact that they charge extra for the stuff to get put on when they already prefigure all that into it in the first place. Bunch of losers. See, yeah, you're lucky I'm not in town, dude. Lucky I'm not in town. You're like 10 minutes away from me. It's the closest you'll ever be, Braden. Closest you'll ever be, dude. When I do if I ever do a meetup and I hear you're coming, I'm gonna dodge and weave and be like, ooh. Oh, that guy? Didn't know he was coming. When you were in there, though, you were looking at the sausage, weren't you? And the fishing string and thinking how you could hang it up in your thing and be like, Daddy, would you like some sausage? They should have some construction going on the highway out just outside of Elma there, I think. Last we were out that way, they did. Trying to redo the roads or some crap. Yeah, definitely one in Lansing, one north of Lansing, and then one south of Ithaca. But there's also one just right there at Alma too, last I knew. You ain't gotta give me a full rundown on what you got at Walmart. Dude, we're at Walmart like every 3 or 4 days. You were finally in Michigan and through, though, in a spot where I actually live. Don't y'all expect to get that lucky? He's a stalker, though, you guys. Like, I swear to God. Pink. I don't know, when it comes to Monster, I like the what is it, the white one. What's that one called? The white Monster can. That's the one I like. Green's alright, but it's got a funny flavor to it, a funny aftertaste to it. The white is 0 sugar, I believe. Yeah, those are the ones I like, the white energy ones. They're like 0 calories or whatever. I love them. I don't drink them a lot because they'd probably give me a dang heart attack. We haven't even gotten to one bale yet, you guys. It's insane. And yes, I'm really driving this myself. Because if we let the AI do it, it's just not right. It takes forever. Man, telling you what. I would have had this done earlier had the power not went out at my house and everywhere else in the county. Well, you just worry about watching the road. This guy. He ended up rear-ending into somebody. Watch it be my stepmom. My ex-stepmother. I'll be like, yeah, invisible strike. I have to do it myself. Next time you come through, we'll meet up somewhere, but you ain't coming to my house. Maybe after I've got it tore down and I'm in the process of building a new one, maybe then I'll let you come over. I'll put you to work for a few minutes while you're here. So lift that wall there, put that wall there. My back's too old, I can't do it myself. Free work. No, I'm joking. Don't get me wrong, I love my house. It's just older than dirt, and it's just got so much wrong with it that it needs to be completely torn down and a new house built. You know what I mean? So I don't even let my parents come to my house, dude. Not that it's bad. You know what I mean? It's not bad. Nothing like that. It's not like, ew, yuck, bad. You know, nothing like that. No, it's just, thing's old, man. Whoa. Dude, no joke, my Rottweiler, the one, if you watch my shorts, the one that passed away here a few months back because the UPS driver wasn't watching what he was doing. Loser. I hate UPS now because of that. Because he freaking was on the wrong side of the road in the first place. But anyway, That Rottweiler was, and my house is a 2-story, mind you. But that dog, I had her hooked to the front left corner of my house, right? She has actually managed to move my house off the foundation by 1.5 inches. And she was only 3 years old. Like, no joke. She's, from her years of just being out there and tugging and pulling and whatnot, at the edge of my house on the frame, she's actually moved my house like 1.5 inches on its frame, dude. And my house is a 2-story. Like, no joke. No joke. I wish I could lie about it, but I can't. If the wife's still in the chat, she'll tell you too. Like, this dog was, like, she doesn't look it in the old shorts, but she was ripped. Like, she was a ripped little thing. And yeah, she's moved this house on its foundation. Insane. I'd even be willing to sit on a lie detector test and go through it, like, no joke. Oh, dude, yeah, for sure, buddy, for sure. If they're built like little brick houses, like what my Rottweiler was, dude, no joke, dude. You could, if you had 3 Rottweilers like my Rottweiler, and they were like just built for pulling, dude, they could pull this house right off the foundation, like, no joke. I would, dude, I'd put $100 on it. Like, dude, my dog did so much damage to this house. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was already structurally unsound due to its old age, and the foundation is literally stone with sand and probably somebody's spit holding it together, you know what I mean? Like, when the rain hits it just right, the foundation slowly washes away. Like, that outer shell that they would have put on it back in the day has eroded away, and it's just like, there's really no saving it. It's got to become, like, my house got to be torn down, or I got to get lifters. And even then, it's gonna, like, if I were to have my house lifted and a new foundation put under it, it would cost me $40,000 to have my house lifted and a foundation put under it. But yeah, I priced it out, right? I can build myself a small house by myself, you know, a small 2-story at 25 by 20. Now, it doesn't have to be super big, you know what I mean? It's just me and the wife. Kids are only here every other weekend, you know, or on the weekends only. You know what I mean? And if I were to do a basement, right? If I were to put a basement on the house and built it just a little tiny 20 by 25 2-story house, you know, 3 bedrooms upstairs, my bedroom, you know, mine and the wife's room, and each of the kids have a room plus the bathroom. A bathroom on the main floor where it's all like, what do you call that? Open floor plan, right? I can build my house, and that's getting the drywall and stuff. I haven't even tied in, like, getting, like, the outer stuff, like the siding. But to build the house and have it framed up, you know, and have OSB on the outside, I can do it for roughly $35,000-$40,000 and build myself a tiny house, a tiny 2-story, and have a basement in it. I can do that for roughly $40,000. So, I mean, it's kind of like, what, you know, what do you do? Like, save up 45 to 55 roughly, because you still got to pay the wages and whatnot for the people to do it. You know what I mean? Or do you, for between 25 to 35, maybe $40,000, you know, do you build the house? Which, I mean, yeah, I'm disabled, but I've built 12 houses in my lifetime. You know what I mean? As long as Michigan's, what you call it, hasn't changed, like, I could see myself doing it. And I mean, it'd take me a year to build it by myself with no help, I'm sure, even being disabled. But even if I put my mind to it at 8 hours a day, it'd probably take me about a year by myself to do it. But I could probably do it for between 35, 40K. You know what I mean? That's just a tiny little house. I mean, I'm gonna pay somebody to pour the foundation, because I figured out to do that, to make it as cheap as possible, it would have to be a brick foundation, you know, a poured foundation, but then a brick laid wall for the basement. But in the basement's where my gaming room would be too, so it'd be cooler than cool, you know what I mean? That'd be good for everything that I've got. But yeah, like I built drew up my own floor plans, and like I figured, yeah, it's like I could do it dirt cheap using quality materials from like Menards or those. Yuck. Oh, was that something I said right there? But you know what I mean. So. But being disabled, you know, even so, it would take me a couple years to get the money saved up properly for it. Yeah, usually, I mean, honestly, not gonna lie, had my stream not crashed on me earlier, I more than likely I would have been with the wife in town today. See, my phone's turned off. I forgot to pay my phone bill. It's a month by month, but I forgot to pay it, okay? I forgot to pay it, and I was just like, you know what, I'll wait till next time I get paid. I'll take care of it. So, I don't even have my phone that's accessible right now. So when my power went out, I was like, it felt like 1998 again for me. I was just like, here we go. Minus the power thing. I mean, I can dig not using my phone and being on the game, you know, for a day. Like, I mean, I'm an 80s kid, you know. I grew up without that prime necessity. We were forced outside at an early age to survive and fight for our life. I made it this far. Yeah, you guys, we gotta break the internet, man. Everybody smash that like for me. Grab a link. Go tell a bunch of people to go smash that like for us. Yeah, no, I'm really bummed that it did that. Because this, ooh, we're almost there. I gotta. There we go. God dang. So once this hits 100, I think I've got to stop to let it unload. It's been a minute since I've done some cotton, man. We gotta let it pop out there. And then I gotta stack it somewhere because I'm trying to get this trophy as well for my cotton. That's another reason why I'm doing the cotton. Other than the fact that, you know, I mean, cotton is super good. You know what I mean? Pays out really well. But so does wool. I mean, wool's a little bit easier to get because that you can do all year long with sheep. Which we will eventually get that far. Just, I'd like to say today, but considering I've done all this and we've only got one bale, it's not even raining. Like, I'm 71% way done with FS22. Or at least that's what it said earlier when I looked at it. Give me a minute, bud. I'll flip it over and look at it because you guys will be able to see. You guys will be able to see my name too. Actually, no, I can just get on my phone because now that I got internet back at the house, I just hook my phone up that way because, you know. I appreciate you guys all tuning in today. Hopefully you're all having a great afternoon. What is today, Tuesday? Oh man, today's Taco Tuesday, man. Oh well. Wait, it is Tuesday, correct? Yes. Jesus. PlayStation. I love having the app. Oh, it tells me playing now and stuff. Cool, it's got some new. Oh yeah, I ruined some, of course. Oh look, I can invite players. How about I look at my trophies? Is it because I'm playing the game that it won't show me my trophies? No, it's just being silly. Well, now I want to know. You're at 70, you say? I thought you said you were at 73 or 74, you said the other day. I got a bail. I got a bail. I got a bail time. I don't care what internet you hook to, it's my internet. Good. Jesus. Yeah, I'm at 71%, it says. I'm actually working on my my cotton one right now. Lost but not for cotton. I don't know how many bales of cotton you gotta have, but I'm at like 27 or 28%, I think it said. I don't know, my phone's taking forever to load up. It's connected to my internet, so it's whatever. There's nothing else connected, and I'm the only one home. Power went out, everybody else was already gone, so. Well, the wife had to get up and go to her doctor's appointment, so that was kind of like a nice alarm clock. Because I honestly, like, she knows it and I know it. I probably would have missed the time to wake her up to get her there on time myself. Like, I would have been like, oh crap. I need to set myself a little alarm clock and set it in here with me, so that way I can remember. Yeah, so I got one bale out of this. I'm not getting a second bale out of this. There's no way. So I need to build a secondary farm for cotton. And cotton goes in October. So instead of doing that one thing in corn, I guess if I do knock it out quick enough, I can get it planted at least by whenever, because I gotta look at the calendar first. Hopefully though, we'll be alright. I don't know. I'll run another thing or two and then I'll check it. The cotton one, the honey one. Well, the lost but not for cotton, when after they drop it, you actually have to take it and stack it somewhere. It's insane. Now, I only really need 2 good-sized fields. But I'm not using the entirety of this field like I would really like to. Because, I mean, I got that corner section up here that's missing right there. Down there, I'm literally so much missing there. See, I've been working on my honey one forever, man. And one that's, when it's done, you actually got to pick it up by, like, you actually got to move it. Like with a lift truck, you got to move it with the lift truck in order for it to count as you gathering it. Because otherwise, if you have an auto loader sitting there, it doesn't count it. I've tried so many freaking times. Like I've been trying for my cotton one since I started the game, dude, or my honey one since I started the game. I figured the honey one would be an easy one after I looked into it and figured out what it took, you know. I was like, man, this should be easy. But no, I was wrong. 100% wrong. But I'm at 71%, so I'm close. I'm almost done with the cows. I think almost done with the pigs. Like I said, my stuff's not loading. It's telling me what percent I've got, but it's just not loading to tell me what my things are and what percentage I am on my way through them, getting them done. I'm a trophy getter, man. Yeah. Well, I've been on a couple of different maps, so it's kind of hard. Like, if I'm on this map long enough, I'll get it for sure. You know what I mean? But I got a little front end loader. Like the kangaroo one, that one's like a hard one because you got to use the horse to jump stuff with that. Yeah, 569 on just Alma, Missouri. Very nice. Very nice. I got a couple hundred hours on a couple of them. Let's see, a thoroughbred, I'm working on that one, the cowboy one. The Van Gogh, look at Mr. Fancy Pants over there. I ain't figured that one out yet. The Three Little Piggies, I'm almost done with that. Oh, bringing in the honey, I'm 73% on that. Cow herd, I'm at 90% on that. Gone but not for cotton, I'm at 27. Oil Europaea or whatever. It's a fruit, not a vegetable. I don't know what that one is. An original grain, I'm not sure what that one is. But I'm on my way, man. I'm doing what I can do. And I gotta get Cheez-It and stuff like that. There's a few of them I gotta get yet. Man, I could almost have an AI finish running this for me while I go and start on getting another field open, because let me check something. Oh God, my throat's been like this all day, dude. It's so irritating. Well, cotton goes in February. Sunflower goes in March. Okay, no, I'll be good. I got time to get another one in. Forget hiring, man. That's extra money I don't want to put out. I'm cheap, man. In game and real life, I don't like to spend money like that. Nah, I mean, it's like for getting my printing thing up that I want to get done for my channel, so that way we can print stickers and stuff for you guys, for members, channel members. Like I've gotta put out a little bit of money. But I'm also gonna start. I also want to start putting away so that I can build my little dream house too. So I can have my little basement hideaway, bunker base like house. You know what I mean? Could be amazing. Yeah, I want to build my own house. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, living in a house that was built in 1836 is awesome. I can say I live in an antique because I am an antique, as some of you kids tell me. But yeah, no. There's the hump. I'm gonna have to take care of that thing later. This thing's a pain in the butt. But well, you know what? Maybe I don't really need to care about it because, I mean, I got over it without a problem. So, you got the horse done? Well, look at you. Look at you. You're lucky my camera's not on, Braden. Oh my God. This dude, man. I can't. There's times that I can't. Right? Sometimes, my dude. Now look at the package of sausage that you just bought, reminiscence of the good old days, and smack yourself with it a few times. Yes, sir. Don't hold back, Braden. Dinosaur. I am not a dinosaur. I love dinosaurs, but I'm not a dinosaur. In fact, if they were to bring a dinosaur back today, I could almost guarantee you it would be one that you're an ancestor of, Braden. The dodo. Oh, what's up? I'm messing. Sorry, Braden. What do you mean, look at what Avery's doing? I'm not doing anything, dude. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not doing a thing other than what I'm doing right here, bud. I mean, it's not my fault. Those were sounds that were sent to me and told to play just for you when the time was right. And for you, the time's never right. That's why they always beat you with sausage. Frozen for 24 hours or longer. We're at 38%. Yeah, I'm definitely not getting another one out of this chat. This one's definitely not making me money. So now I know. Now I know. Now I know that once those are done, maybe I should grow that. Man, maybe I should turn that one into and just connect it right together. Jesus. I mean, it would make perfect sense. Great spot too. It's already there. It's actually, you know what? Man, I even hate to think that, but that's what we should do. Grow that one with cotton too. That way they're right next to each other. My only problem is I don't like the thought of it really because the honeybees don't help the cotton. They do potatoes, sunflowers, and canola. Which, I mean, in reality, if we think about it, right, they should do all flowers. All flowers should get like this, like cotton. Starts off as a flower, right, and then turns into the fluffy white stuff. If I'm correct, right? Like, it should be doubled. It should be multiplied. Like, we should get like 15% more cotton per bud of cotton. Like, every little ball of cotton, there should be like 20% more. I know that when it's raining, you don't want to do it when it's raining because then you get bad. You don't get nothing. You get all crap. It almost kind of feels like what I'm getting right now, man. Like crap. I'm not doing nothing, Braden. Doing nothing. Other than when I get off here tonight, I'm going to go jump on some Fortnite, and I'm going to go get me some crown wins. Chop's older than I am. You're calling me a dinosaur? Man. The lack of respect, chat. Listen to this. Braden. Dude, don't make me, Braden. I'm gonna have to bust out the antique phone, rotary phone, and call your parents, call your dad up, and be like, dude, Mr. Braden, dude, what'd you do with this guy? Mr. Braden's dad. Why didn't you beat this guy enough? Just his vocabulary. Ugh. Why? Where'd you go wrong? You know what I mean? I love razzing Braden, man. He's fun. He's a blast. He's a blast to chat with, isn't he, you guys? Driving his little semi-truck. Well, not even in a semi. He's just in a truck. I wouldn't have knew who you were, even if I'd seen you. I would have drove by and been like, man, look at that kid sitting in a truck. Wishing he was cool. Driving a big man truck. Did your mission and carried me. One game, and we were in the car. We were in the car. You can't. No, you can't use that. You better hurry up and get yourself unbanned. Dang weenie. Like, who goes and gets themselves banned? Like, only Braden does that, you guys. Like, you carried me in one match, though, Braden. That wasn't even a carry. That really wasn't a carry. We still lost. We still lost. Yeah, I never would have seen you. I would have been like, man, look at that chump in a Dodge. In a Dodge. No, I'm joking. I'm not that bad. I'm not that bad. You're all right, Braden. It don't matter what vehicle you're driving, as long as you don't pull up in an one of them rebuilt Dodges, man. As long as you don't pull up in one of them, man, we're all right, man. You need an oil change? Let me get an 8 and a 10 millimeter wrench out, man. We'll rebuild half the motor for you. 15's only needed the other half down. Oh, we did get a crown win on one of them, didn't we? We got a win. We got a win. We didn't get I didn't get a crown win. You got a crown win. I died. You were all like, teamwork, whatever work. I'm getting this kill, man. No. You did. That game, you did. You did pretty good that game. Oh, man, so it's probably already halfway rusted out. The mud flaps are hanging. I'm joking. That's cool, man. 22. I drive a 2011 BMW. I love them. No, I didn't get. I mean, I got a win. I didn't get a crown win because I died. I wasn't even crawling anymore. I was straight up dead. Yes, sir. I was straight up dead. Honestly, you know, I'm not gonna lie. I don't even think I've gotten a crown win. Oh, it's not a do. Oh, see, you know where I was going. You knew where I was going. I play Fortnite with him, chat. If you guys don't watch my Fortnite stuff, I play Fortnite with him. Been trying to get him to get a mic for 6 months now. I gotta razz him a little bit. I razz him all the time. He came in my stream thinking he was gonna troll me after I watched him trolling on some other bigger channel. Come on, yeah. They still leery of him when he shows up over there, I bet. Aren't they? I don't know, Braden. I haven't been on there lately. You probably have been, no. He's probably going right now, man. Truthfully, if I looked him up, I bet he's going right now. Not you. Obviously not you. You're driving. You better not be live streaming while you're driving. Well, I guess you could be. Like live streaming your daily duties on the road. I mean, I guess that'd be alright. As a truck driver, people would watch that crap. I mean, I know like my dad, he'd probably be like, oh look man, some truck driver doing some live stream stuff, man. I'm at a truck stop, what do I got to lose? You know, you'd watch it. I do appreciate you guys all tuning in today. You guys are all epic. Hopefully you guys are all smashing that like for me, help me out. Trying to break 20 likes, man. Break 10 likes and eventually I'll turn on the camera. But, you know. Bribery, chat. Bribery. That's how that works. Clean by bribery because there's no money to be made. Three likes. Let's go. Let's go. Whoa, Matthew. There's a dude. You what? The army on Discord? What are you talking about? Oh no. I don't want to see no army on Discord. What are you talking about, dude? The army ain't no good. They say one thing, they do another. I'll let them show up at my house later because I said that. Actually, not gonna lie though, Matthew, he was closer to me than you were when I was in Chicago. Dude, I was almost scared for my life. I was like, dude, if this guy shows up at my house, I'm locking my freaking door. I was already looking for the Billy Club, man. I was all like getting ready to start drilling holes in it. To get the nails in it, man. I was ready, man. Like he was close. I sensed him. Like I could feel his presence. Like if he would have been any closer, he probably would have been breathing down my neck. Sad thing is, the wife was at the same store he was. Thank God she didn't notice him, or he didn't notice him. It would have been over with, man. He would have followed her home. I'd have had to dealt with him. Oh, it would have been terrible. Terrible. Can't hide from everybody. He was begging to come over to the house. I told him no. I kept telling him no. I was just like, no, I cannot do that. I cannot do that. It is not my job. Yeah, supposedly he's right in town, man. No, never in St. Louis. That town sucks. I don't have a poker face, so I'm glad I don't have my camera on right now. I ain't giving it away. I ain't telling you where I live exactly. Uh-uh. Oh man, look at that. See, I look over at the screen for just a split second and I miss out on a few measly little flakes of cotton. Hey, you know what? I'm at 81%, you guys. Actually, you know what? I may get a second bail out of this. Holy moly. No, dude, I ain't telling you exactly where I live, dude. Dude, nah, dude, I can't, dude. I'll look out my window one of these afternoons and you'll be out there, you and your wife, you'll be chilling. I'll be like, yo, look, it's Animal. I'll be like, oh, Jesus. Dude, I have to lock up. I have to change my address. I'll have to move. I have to go into hiding. Like, I mean, I had to build a bunker house like 20 feet under the ground. The army of Dinosuchus. Oh, nice. Very cool. I'm working on my army of wyverns right now. I've almost got them done. So that way I can go fight the boss by the end of the week. I'm already ready to fight Gamma Boss, bud. Over on the, yeah. I'm just waiting on Mr. C to be ready to jump on and get the team thing going together or whatever he wants to do or whatever over on Scorched, because it's freaking stupid that teams don't carry over when going from server to server. You need to restart the team over on the new server that you jump to, even if it's clustered, which is ridiculous because you would think that it would, you know, hand off automatically, but no siree, not for me. Not for anybody else by what I've read either, so it doesn't make me feel too bad. I'm not the only one. It died and someone named Braden Hill found its fossil 200 million years later in his backyard. And he still tripped and died. No, tripped, bumped his head, went cold. That's what happened to the dino, not Braden. I don't think that'd phase him enough. Wouldn't even give him a startle. He'd be like, oh, look at that. A dead lizard. Like, oh, what a day. Oh, dude, you want to talk about triplets? Go back and watch my stream the other day, buddy. Your 1 in a million triplets thing, right? Dude, I got 2 sets of triplets, dude, back to back. Back to back on wyverns. I was just like, here we go. I was kind of hoping that was going to happen on one of them I was going to use as the mother, because then I could have had triplets for moms, dude. It was so cool. But if I could get one that was pushing triplets all the time like that, because if you do it right and you breed them out, you can get it to where you can actually get a lineage where it's just pretty much pushing out like twins and triplets. Oh yeah, you can do it, man. Yeah, dude, 100% true. It's so true, dude. I got it on YouTube. Go check it out. I'm gonna make a short out of it for you, and it's gonna be like, look at my 1 in a million. Like my 1 in 12. I think that's what I hatched, was like 12 eggs, and out of 12 eggs I got 2 of them that dropped triplets. So I was just like, look at that. I was on fire that day. I was talking a bunch of smack. I was like, yeah, I'm a beast. I couldn't help it. Minus the whole dropping the beat, you know. Oh, thank you, babe. Oh, wow. Hey, sweet. because I'm taking me a break here in a minute, chat. Thank you, babe. We haven't had power since noonish, well, 12:30-ish when it went out on me. So I haven't been able to cook nothing or eat nothing. She's been out. I was like, she was gonna grab something anyway, but that's awesome, man. We just got power back not an hour ago. She's been off to her doctor's appointments. I don't remember, bud. Probably like within the first half hour. You just have to go back. Yeah, you have to go watch my hatching and raising or whatever it was, I think. Or it was yesterday's stream. One of the two. But yeah, you gotta go back and check it out, man. Well, there I go again. Doing it again, dude. Well, that's two of them. As long as they pay me what they're supposed to pay me, we'll be alright. Yep. Alright, guys. I'm going to keep the stream up like this, but I'm going to mute my mic because I'm going to grub out real quick while doing this. So, give me a couple minutes. If you guys got anything, I'll answer you. But, yeah, give me a few minutes. What's going on, you guys? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Oh, man. We're running a little late on this today only because my power cut out on me earlier today, and I wanted to get this done. I'll look for it later, Matthew, and I'll turn it into a short. And then I'll flag you on, I'll post it on Discord, and I'll flag you with it. Or whatever. You know what I'm talking about, so that way you can see it. But yeah, I got 2 triplets, man. Like, I threw out 3 eggs, and out of the 3 eggs, 2 of them were triplets. Dude, it's sweet. Sweet, sweet stuff. Awesome. I don't know, but it was pretty cool, man. I was all like, oh man, Mr. C, go tell Matthew I got him that 1 in a million. And then it just snapped. It like happened again, like right after I said it. I was like, oh man, look at that. I guess I'm like 1 in 12 now, ain't I? I was like, Matthew's gonna be mad about this one. Yeah. Once I sell this cotton, though, man, hopefully it still sells. Well, I'll look at the time to sell. You know what I mean? I'll look at the best time to sell it, like when the price will be the highest, because that's when we'll sell it. I would take like 2 or 3 females. That way, you're just in case. That way, the boss don't kill any of the other females. Because if you lose out on your mate boost, then you're screwed. I lost power earlier for some reason, so I'm playing some FS22 tonight. Trying to get my cotton done. Get some more stuff done, you know. Figured I might as well. It won't hurt us none. So, you know, how are you doing today, Ethan? How's work going? I'm assuming you're probably still there. Oh, missed a little bit. Oh well. See, now, like, for this stuff here, right, I can mow it down, you know what I mean? And then mulch it in, or I can just plow it in, which I think does the same freaking thing. Because I don't personally see the reason to go over it with a mower and mow it all down just to later plow it up and or a cultivator, you know, to cultivate it in. I don't know. Oh, okay, I got you. You went in early today then. I see. Normally you work like in the afternoon or something, right? You're like a manager or assistant manager or something where you're at. Only anytime you stop by, I always ask. I never even bothered to ask. What a rude host. God, I'm terrible. Oh crap! Look at that, Braden and Matthew. There's a subscriber that's actually met me. Yeah. He'll tell you I'm a jerk. No, I'm not. I am. If he says I'm not, he's lying. I'm a jerk. No, I'm pretty chill. I try to be. Try. Come down here. Where are we sitting at? 30%. 30%. I'm gonna leave that inside there. That's 30%. Oh, I got you. I got you. The one wants exceptional kibble. What are you talking about? I know someone that wants exceptional kibble. Oh man, you know what? I need this guy here. But oh, you know what I'm gonna do? This is what I'm gonna do, chat. Check this out. Watch this. Please give me the one with just the fork where I can just like stick it. $10,000 in vehicle leasing cost? Holy cow. I'm gonna have to get rid of some of these leased vehicles. Jesus. Super slow today? Well, it's a Tuesday. I mean, it's like, I mean, I don't know about in the town where you work there, in the town you work in. But like over in Ithaca, it's Taco Tuesday today. Ah, Braden, you missed out on our freaking Taco Tuesday. It's so awesome. You should have asked about it, dude. I would have told you where to go, man. But yeah, no, it's I'm still razzing Braden. Sorry, bud. Sorry, Braden. But he was still closer than Matthew was. I even invited Matthew out one time when we were down in Chicago, and he denied me. He was like, no. I was just like, wow. Ouch. And he watches me. And he doesn't want to go out and hang out. Go say hi. Nothing. I told him where we was at. He didn't want to go chill. Okay, oh yeah, maybe he was a little closer than Braden. I don't know. I doubt it. Oh. Oh yeah, yeah, he did. I was all like, hey man, I'm over here at the local whatever. He's like, oh, that's like 10 minutes away. I was like, yeah, dude, you should come on down. Nah, not tonight. I was just like, He couldn't even come out and hang out. I mean, it was 10 o'clock at night. Yeah, you were about 10 minutes. Actually, you were actually about 9 minutes away from the house, Braden. You were actually really close. You were actually pretty close to where I live. Like I said, the wife was actually at Walmart while you were at Walmart too, so. I mean, in retrospect, you've gotten closer than Matthew has. Now we'll be going down to Chicago, I think, here in the next month or two. I'm sure of it. Once she's feeling 100% better on everything. I'm pretty sure of it. Watch it destroy this stuff as I drive in. No. I think even the big Volvo has problems with this guy. Oh, he's got my back bouncing a little bit. We're gonna put it up over here for now because I mean we got 30,000. I mean, don't get me wrong, if I sold both of these right now, it'd be great money. I'm sure of it. This is where the lumberyard used to be, Chad. I moved it for 12 grand. Like later. Good thing twice. Whoa, that doesn't even look good. Nope. You gotta get your work done. I must not interfere with your normal day-to-day. Do what you gotta do. Some other day, Braden. Some other day. You're always coming over here a lot, you say. What's going on, you guys? Welcome to the stream. How is your afternoon going? It's gonna be a little rough. Oh, not bad, not bad. I softened it a little bit earlier. Oh man, ain't that gonna get Braden? Look at that, Braden. He's got the power to stop by. He knows. He's all like, he's like, I already know where he lives, man. I can just stop by whenever. Perfection. Alright, now Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man. Like, I don't. You'd have to get a hold of her, find out what's up. What was I doing? Oh, I'm in the wrong thing, man. There we go. That's what I was waiting to see. Here we cotton. Dude, are you serious? February is. Oh, January, February, March. So, prior to the month of planting is when it is at its most valuable. So, at its most valuable, 1,400 a ton at 20,000. We're looking at making some good money. What's that? Yeah. Yeah. Sure will. Well, let's keep the topics bright. Yeah, let's try to keep the spirits bright. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I'd have to sell in February. It'll be the earliest I can sell. It's October. So I got 4 months before I can sell. I got 5 months, 4 months, right? 4 months, 5 months before I can plant again, right? No. 1, 2, 3, 4 months. Oh, crap. No, I gotta sell in the same month that I can plant. Okay. Oh, crap. No, I mean, I do live off on a dirt road, but yeah, there ain't no way no semi gonna be fitting over here by my place, man. Even if it did, man, I don't need to listen to my neighbors. Like not gonna lie, like you guys, I'm not a bad person, I'm not. But my neighbor, if he ever came out and said something to me, I'd probably drop kick him. I absolutely hate my one neighbor, dude. Between him and his wife, they keep taking my goddamn cats anytime they get outside. The dude, oh man. Could you just see, like, someone being like, just drop kick somebody. What's going on, chat? How you guys doing? 7 people. Holy Jesus. Well, hopefully none of you guys are my neighbor. Nah, let's get that guy there hooked up, and we can get. I want to get another field set up and get ready, since we just got our cotton finally done. Finally got the cotton field done. I don't even want to mess with it yet. I feel like if I leave it alone, right, maybe we'll have no issues with, what do you call that, weeds and stuff of the sort. That's kind of, that's what I'm hoping for anyway. We're at 6 likes. Let's go, you guys. This little section here is going to eventually get added back into all of this. I gotta move my planter real quick. It's not gonna be needed. But I feel like I just need to make a big heat, like, this needs to be added to that. Yes, this needs, I don't really like to cross my white lines because I'm kind of a stick about it. But this is gonna connect to that. So I gotta trench out the center of that, respray it down now, get a couple stones picked out of it. That'll put me off though, on season wise. For I can grow without lime for one season. It'll really make a hinder on my. Well, no, because I'm doing. How do I want to do that? No, I want to use it. I do want to use it. I mean, I want to check something out because I mean, yeah, I got this whole field right here that I'm getting ready to pull onto, which is 43. But just gonna jump back over there anyway. But yeah, whatever. See, 35 sucks, man. It really does. There you go. There you go, buddy. Like, see, like, I could hook this to that, right? And it wouldn't be a big deal. It'd be okay, you know. But I really wanted to do sunflowers here. 24 sucks because I can't get the full use out of it. 35 sucks because this thing here is so huge. You need millions of dollars just to drop that down any at all to make it worth the working on. Now 43, since we already own it, you know, I can literally just do that whole thing out, right? You know what I mean? And I could do that in cotton. Have this one in cotton and that one in cotton. And then I could leave that center one right there on 33. This guy here, I could leave alone for next spring to use for my sunflowers like I planned to. Over to Pier Marquette? Really? Good place for fishing, buddy. I go over there for we go over there for salmon fishing. Usually about mid-September. I usually go over there between mid-September all the way to end of October into November. And people call me stupid because I'll go out on the piers at times and I'll tie off. And I've actually, me and a buddy of mine that used to go with me, we've actually been knocked off the pier, where we've been tied off and been knocked off the pier from the waves, been hanging from a rope and yeah, like I won't do it on my own. I won't go by myself, but I'll go out with friends and do it. But yeah, I won't go out on my own after a certain time during the year. It's a pretty nice place to go too. They got a couple nice ice cream parlors there too, buddy. Get over to Manistee. Or ooh, I can pick that up. Cool, let's move it. If you can get over to the Manistee area, they got some really nice places down there right off the beach, buddy. You oughta make it like a weekend thing, bud. Come up with your wife. I'm telling you, you guys would enjoy it. Take some time with your wife and come up, bud. I think you'd find it pretty decent at the lake, at the rivers. I mean, the lakes, the rivers. Oh my, all of it. It's all actually pretty cool, man. Not today, I'm not. I'm busy. See, I want to leave me some room between me and that other field. That's what I'm trying to do here. Oh yeah, I don't want to do that, man. Right about here. That looks pretty good. There we go. There's the right one. There we go. Let's get this field in, get this going. I gotta get my stuff straight, man. I gotta quit being so sloppy. Look at that. I'm making this whole field. It's gonna be the whole thing, man. It's gonna be one big cotton field. You won't repo nothing. I got what I call a repo prevention kit. Hopefully that right there will leave a good, well, whatever. A little side step is, no, too much side step. I know where I want to be at on this map, so. But Joe, it wants to keep me there, man. It wants to keep taking me to the left. I just let the steering wheel stay to the right a little bit. We should be good to go. Should be good. Appreciate you guys all tuning in today, man. You guys are all epic. I don't want to get too far onto their property, you know, over on the other side. I don't got the money to buy the land yet. Not yet, anyway. Oh, very nice, dude. Very nice. We've got some really good Uties. Mr. C does, man. He bred up some really good ones. I mean, they're top tier, dude. Insane. Insane strong, dude. It's like a major asset to the team. those things are. I've actually got to make sure I grab one for the boss fight. I've got to go over and grab one and transfer it over. Now that the servers are clustered, any dinos that you've got on there, you can't transfer off or new dinos on from another server. So I gotta come down here, you guys. Yeah, I know you did. There he is. There's the dude. There's the dude. There's the dude. Look at him. Look at him, little Mr. C. How you doing, buddy? What's going on, little buddy? what are you doing, man? No, you gave me a Therizinosaur. You gave me. I don't know. There's been a few different things I think you've given me, bud. I mean, not that it really matters. I mean, they're squad material, right? So I mean, to me, it's not really a gave me type thing as so much as it's all ours. So. I'm just pulling my weight. Figured I'd get me a new field outlined. I wanted to get my cotton done today. The goddamn internet, or not the internet, but the power went out on me here at my house earlier, so I kind of had to go without. So, oh, very cool. Yeah, we're gonna need one of those battle UDs for the boss fight. All I gotta do, I just gotta finish raising the wyverns. They're all still babies. Well, half of them are still babies. I've got 5 of them out. I was gonna check them earlier, but like I said, my power cut out on me. So I wanted to hurry up and get back on here and get my my cotton farm. But get my cotton picked on here. You know, get it harvested. I was thinking about after another hour or so, jumping over and getting back on Ark. I ain't even really been on my Discord today. Well, I haven't been able to. I haven't had no internet. I ain't been out here. He probably liked your stuff, dude. Yeah, I don't know how that works either in Discord. I know there's a notification thing somehow, but not even I've messed with it. But I do know it's there. Yeah, I always see like a little 1 or a 2 or whatever next to my stuff if I've got like responses to anything I've said. So, yeah, I just go click on that and I read to see what it was. I'm like, oh, look at that. Yep. It tells me when like people drop a like. It's like, oh, look, this person liked your stuff. It's like, oh, look at that. And then I realize it's Braden and he's secretly stalking me. I'm like, dude, this guy. Not really, chat. He's alright. He's all like, me again, Margaret. If you guys don't know what that's from, look up Ray Stevens. He was the stuff back in the day. Pretty funny. Tell you what, doing that kind of damage to an Alpha Rex, that's nice. But that's a whole different story once you get into that battle arena, man. You're going against the boss. Them numbers drastically change. Mr. C can even confirm to that. He's seen what it's like. We did a level 5 boss fight and a level 9 boss fight. Trust you me. There are a difference into how they take damage. The numbers stay the same. We've figured that out. But the damage that the alphas take compared to what an alpha takes at a lower level, so much different. So much different. And doing an alpha boss fight on easy mode, man, that's child's play. Might as well be changing a baby diaper. You know what I mean? Yes, sir. Very true. And it'll take you half the time to beat the boss, too. Right? I'm just kind of bummed that we can't transfer our dinos and stuff off-world if we really want to. Being that it's in a clustered thing, that it's kind of a cluster, if you think about it. You know, kind of like, why? How that sucks. Oh my god, are they reduced damage though? It's insane. I mean, from having our thing set at level 5 difficulty for max world difficulty, right, chat? We were doing 148 damage to the main boss, to the overseer dragon. But yet when we were on 9x difficulty, we were only doing 104 damage. And when it came to like the alpha spider battle, we were doing almost 300 points of damage at level 5 compared to where at level 9 we were only doing, what were we doing? 148 on the spider and 104 on the monkey and the dragon. So yeah, it's I couldn't believe, like, I thought it was like a level difference, like, you know, like their overall, like how much they could damage they would take, not like their health. I mean, not how much damage they would take, because obviously we figured it out that they take more damage at the lower levels, but I just figured like their overall health pool was just smaller, was the only reason it was so easier to beat them at a, you know what I mean? That's what I thought it was. Nice. Yeah, see, now that we can't transfer dinos off from my servers, the dinos on my servers, when you would transfer them from my server to a normal server, they would lose a lot. Yeah, true. Yeah, that's what I meant. Well, 104 per shot, yeah. Damage-wise per pellet, yeah, it was only 104. Pretty significant, though. This will be the next cotton field, you guys. The first one's got me two bales and 30% of another. Oh man, I really wish we would have made a bigger. I figured that'd get me a lot, but yeah, I think it is. It's anywhere from like 5 to 10 shots, depending on how you hit it and whatnot for the spider. Yeah. So how's everybody else doing today? What do you guys all got going on this fine Tuesday afternoon? This is a big field. I'd like to get this one done in today, but I mean, if they're in the game already, then yeah, you could use a practice dummy. That'll tell you what your damage is all day long. I don't want to have to go and add another mod to the maps though right now, that's for sure. Ray was asking me if I could increase the drop rate proficiency over on the island. I told him that I got it set at the same as I do over on Scorch. It's just that over on the island the drops are junk compared to what they are on Scorched. I can't believe how good they are on Scorched Earth, man. And the drops are just phenomenal. But yeah, you would think that the island being the original, the drops would be better there. What its superpowers are we talking? Oh, you talk about that new Dino Suchus thing that he's talking about. Recollection has me at a loss. I can neither confirm nor deny if it is or is not, Mr. C. I do not know. I do not remember. But if I did, I would tell you. If I knew. Well, does the dossier explain anything about it having a heavy bite or a strong bite or anything of that nature? Because I mean, if it talks about anything of that nature, then I mean, you pretty much got it covered right there. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Well, it's. I mean, it is a giant alligator. What was that? That was sent directly to me. What did that say? I messed it. Got a group of pirates on right now that would like to meet. Dude, I am not. I am not doing no pirate meetup, man. Sea of Thieves, come on. No. I hope they're not talking to me. I mean, God, I hope he's not talking. That was to me too. Wasn't it? I hope he wasn't talking to me. I don't want to meet a bunch of people. Besides, someone I want to be like, oh, you're a YouTuber, yeah. If that's the case, I'm good. No. Come on, man. Ooh. Don't need to be making any. If they want to meet, they can come into the chat on the stream to meet. That's if they're talking to me. Yeah, no, he's inviting me. Nah, I can't do it, buddy. Can't do it, buddy. I'm live streaming. If you're watching, bud, I can't do it. Just a second, guys. I gotta. Oh, dude. I can't, bud. Can't not do it. Not that I won't do it, I'm not going to while I'm streaming. Man. It's not that it, I mean, I'm more so don't want to do it just in case, because I don't want, I don't want people swearing, you know what I mean? Like, that's the only reason. Yeah, no, sorry, but I'm over on, I'm doing FS22 right now. That'd be nice, but I just, man. I mean, that is Sea of Thieves. That would be a big. Ooh, I don't know. There was like, I think there was like 6 or 7 people on there. Man, where's me and my little sloop gonna fit? Man, I have to get the galley in there. That's a lot of extra people. Like, I mean, I guess if I do get on, I could get the brigantine in. The brigantine holds 3 people. I mean, we'll see a Thieves tonight. Switch it up, maybe. I mean, I don't know, man. Sea of Thieves doesn't usually do the greatest. Well, it hasn't for me anyway yet. Depends. If it's running like crap like it was a couple days ago when I got on it, then I won't play it. Because it was lagging really bad. Like, I was doing... Like, it was bad. Like, I'd be moving and I'd get thrown like 10 feet back, and then I'd get thrown another 10 feet back. I mean, it's a great game. No, I don't know. I just don't know. Well, you know what, Matthew? Maybe they'll fix it, bud. Give them time. Dude, all the dinos, they end up just, like, nerfing them, like, to the max, dude. You guys think? You guys want to see a little bit of... Little Sea of Thieves later? Little Sea of Thieves. Go out and be thieving on the seas. See what we can get. I ain't got no problem with it, really, I don't. I know everybody was asking for it yesterday. And I know now I'm just pretty much doing this. We already got the cotton done. Now I'm just pretty much putting in a field. Panzer Camp Wagon, what's going on, buddy? Great tanks. Great tanks. Oh, it's going alright tonight. It's going alright. We're just putting in a secondary field. I've already harvested my cotton. I've got 2 bales of 2 bales and 30% of a bale in my case cotton harvester. I don't know exactly what 30% is on that one, but it's, you know, it works. Oh yeah, give them time, Matthew. They'll even end up nerfing him, buddy. They really do, man. They have a tendency to do that all the time. Yeah, they were some good tanks, buddy. Some of them lasted. Some of them have been found sunken in mud and stuff like that. They pull them out, throw a little diesel in them, they fire right up, man. It's insane, dude. Those old tanks were great. It'd be cool to drive one. It really would. Oh man, 25 is gonna be coming out in November. That's what I'm waiting on. I'm happily waiting for 2025. Oh, World of Tanks. I've been seeing a lot of like games like that, like World of War Thunder or whatever it's called. Like a lot of those games have been advertising like they're on console but they're free, and I don't know, man. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't mind the wartime games. Oh, what, the pants? Oh, dude. I don't know, man. I've heard that some of those things could get up to quite the speeds. I've heard they're Some of those some of the tanks in that genre of family of tanks were pretty quick, man. I heard that, yeah. By what I've read, like some of those old tanks, like the old, there was, I don't know what, like I know there's one that has a Panzer in the name of it, and that thing would like crank like crazy. Like I know there was one that could just like it would crank like 35 or 45 mile an hour or something like that. It was, I don't know if that's the exact speed, but I know that it was insane quick for tanks. But either way, I mean, how cool would it be just to operate one? You know what I mean? The places I would go. We had 430 some tanks. Jesus. Someone plays too much World of Warcraft or World of Tanks. Just offended everybody that plays World of Warcraft. Sorry. You call yourself a gamer. I didn't mean it. Absolute rubbish. Get moved. There we go. we're getting there. We're getting there. Getting some of this soil turned up. I'm just happy to have gotten my cotton done today, man. Like for last week, I've been wanting to get to it, but it's just like I can never get there, man. It's almost like the time just kept slowing down for me. Dude, really? That would be a cranking little tank, buddy. Like the equivalent to a Chevy 350. But that's putting out some power. Like that'd be a sweet little Panzer for sure. Just zing. Like bada bing. That'd be cool. Yeah, I watched that one guy on YouTube. What's his name? Heavy D or something like that. He plays with a lot of those stuff like that. He's got his own couple of his own helicopters. But he does like rescue missions and stuff. That's why he buys some of the stuff, is so that he can go across, and do. He does rescue missions like out in Utah and stuff like that, like out in the deserts even. A pretty cool guy. Oh well, should be under pressure, man. Have to put the right tranny on her, gear it out right, get her to 30 mile an hour. Feel the wind rushing between your hair because you're so old. It's probably missing one. No, I'm joking. Be like one of those old burly old men sitting in a tank. Got the big old beard, half bald head, scar over one eye, smoke hanging out your mouth. Like I could see that's what Mr. C would look like, you guys, if he was sitting in a Panzer back in the day. He'd be one of those old burly dudes. Like back in my day, cigarettes were 20 cents a pack. Oh man. Don't even ask, you guys. Oh, it's one of those days. Chugging along, tearing up this dirt. Right? I've watched a lot of those old movies, like a lot of them movies. There's a few of them I like to watch. There's a couple of movies that's kind of a little bit out there. I'm just like, definitely can't have kids watching them ones. The Sherman. I watch a kid that plays World of Tanks, and he's got a lot of those tanks unlocked on that game. I haven't seen him in the stream lately though. Originally, he was supposed to. We were gonna collab together and do Friday streams together on this game, but he never got around with me when I messaged him. I waited like 3 days. I messaged him like Tuesday and Wednesday, then again on that Friday, and he still never got back with me. So I was just like, well, you really ain't wanting to really help grow his channel that much. At least that's the way I figured it. And I'm like, can't help everybody. Oh, great. He's back. He's back, everybody. Watch out. He's gonna roll out around 2-ish. Dude, don't roll out around toward my house around 2-ish. Man, I'm telling you what, Braden. No, where you going, though? Pure Marquette? I mean, that shouldn't be bad from where you're gonna be at, right? This guy, he's been trying to come to my house forever, you guys. I don't know. What a stalker. He was so close, Mr. C. Like, I literally was afraid of my life, you guys. I was like... I was looking for the pepper spray. I was looking for it all, man. Telling you, buddy. Right? Dude, I love pizza. Love pizza. Supreme. Domino's pizza is the best. I don't care what any of you guys say. I worked for them. I love their pizza. Nobody makes it better. I mean, I got family that have a pizza joint, and don't get me wrong, their pizza's good. Their Supremes are really good. They really are. But I just still can't beat Domino's, man. Like, I love Domino's, man. I worked for Domino's in Tennessee for a little bit when I was there. I worked for Domino's in Mississippi, down in Gulfport, when I was down there after Hurricane Katrina back in 2007. I just love Domino's pizza. I tried to apply for a job here in Michigan, But for some reason, they wouldn't accept me. I don't know why. I was just like, I mean, I had a good record down there, everything, so I didn't get it. I was just like, why you bullying me? Why you gotta be so mean? Now if my stepkids watch this, they're gonna be like, no, Dad, you did not just say that, dude. They'll only call me Dad to try to embarrass me in front of all their friends. Other than that, they're just mean, defiant little kids. Is that how kids work, chat? Mean and defiant. Nah, they're alright. One's alright. The other one I'm not too sure about. Wants to be a little football player. Kind of a punk. Tries to be a bully. Find him hiding my socks on me all the time. Like, no. They would probably fear for their life and desperate measures. Never heard of it, but I doubt it. Dude, Matthew, like, no offense, but like, we spent like 3 weeks down there in Chicago one time when her mom was in the hospital or something like that. I think we spent like 3 weeks down there, dude, and they literally went to a new pizza joint like every other day. Do I know something? Get ready for this. Ready? Are you sitting down? Chicago pizza sucks. It's better in Michigan. Sorry. Didn't find a good single pizza joint not once while I was down there. Not once. Not once. In fact, I found one pizza joint where their food was so bland, I was literally like, dude, I'm literally in Chicago eating pizza. You know what I mean? Like, is this real? Like, I don't know, dude. No, it's not debatable. It's not debatable. Now, had it been Domino's Pizza, you know, had they taken me to a Domino's Pizza, and I bet that pizza would have been so defined. It would have been epic pizza. You know what I mean? It would have been the best pizza ever, I bet. But since they didn't take me to a Domino's, I never found a good pizza place in Chicago. Nope, never found a good one. We go to Little Caesars a lot too here in Michigan, and too much grease. Dude, I love them, man. I even used to work for them. But then again, I used to work for KFC, and I absolutely love KFC. I mean, who don't like KFC? Matthew don't like KFC. Oh my God, I think her friend came over. I think they're down chilling. They're just chilling. Nah, she's got to work tonight. But I don't know. Dude, you know what, Matthew? Oh, man. I get paid on Saturday. I'm making a special trip to Chicago, man. Oh, we gotta delete that from his memory for like Oh man, dude, KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken has the best chicken ever. That compares to nothing. Nowhere compares to that. But oh, dude, Little Caesars better than Domino's. Man, he done tripped and whacked his melon, chat. He was like, clunk. You'll be down where? You'll be down here tomorrow? What, after you make your drop at Pure Marquette? I'll tell you what, bud. If you're back through this way tomorrow, I will find a way to go meet you. I'm broke as a joke right now anyway until I get paid on Saturday, so. But dude, if it's just going like into one of the towns like close to me by here, I ain't got no problem with that. I'll go meet you, bud. I'm bringing my taser with me too, just in case. Try anything funny. Oh. Gotta kick him in the shin for me. Matthew says he wants to go to where the grass is green and the girls are his type. He needs a girlfriend. There's actually a spot just right there in Elma, right at the by where the movie theater's at, where it's a massive parking spot. Massive parking spot. What's up? Today 4:30, blah blah blah. Minor version servers 7:30, 24. Speculative fix for Invisible's Dragon. Various server crash fixes his Steam Epic Games. I like that speculative fix. Was that your touch or was that their touch, Mr. C? The speculative fix part. I could see that being your touch. Like, you know what? These guys, I'm gonna put this on there and make it speculative. Be like, only if. Oh, I don't know. I'm just razzing all you guys today. I started taking my new pill this morning, so it's kind of been well, I've been taking it at night, but taking it in the morning and at night's a little bit different. So for a couple of days, it might have me feeling a little. But once my body gets used to it, then I'll be good to go, rock and roll, man. I mean, I used to take it in the past, but the doctor I had freaking dropped me because he was a douchebag, and it was all one-sided there. They didn't want to listen to me. They were the doctors that was telling me I was a liar and that I didn't have any issues wrong with me. But yet, all their signs pointed to, you know, severe issues that they just didn't want to. They didn't want to deal with it, man. It's like, you got night losers. Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich. I've never. You know what? I've personally never had a Chick-fil-A, but I have bought from a Chick-fil-A before. When I was working down in Mississippi, I was working with a guy, and we had made a bet on who could side the side of the building quicker, me or him, and he won by like three screws. Like, that was it, literally, like 3 screws in his siding compared to mine. Literally, I mean, it was that close. So I had to take him to Chick-fil-A and buy him a sandwich. And even back then, they were still like, for a meal was still like $8-9. And I thought that was kind of ridiculous because back in 2007 at McDonald's, for a Big Mac meal, you know, it was only $4 and some odd cents compared to, I think the wife just got me one today, and I think it cost her like $11. You know what I mean? Like, that's a lot of inflation from, you know, 2007 to now. And that was even in an area where Hurricane Katrina just went through and tore everything up, you know. The hurricane did it. That's what it takes in this country, unfortunately, to bring people together. Natural disasters. It's kind of sad and pathetic, don't you guys think? Someday, though. Someday. Ugh, chugga-lugga. I'm going super slow here, man. Well, I'm going uphill. Like I said, though, once I have the money to buy a stronger, tractor, this will be so much easier. I'll just be able to rip right around, just zing, 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 and be done with it. You know what I mean? So, and eventually, I'm hoping I didn't even mean to hit that button. I got this tractor here that I have yet to use. Oh, I added the horse aggravation pack back on. So, Braden, you need to, like, get out now. You get out. Fuck you mean get out. I got the versatile and I got a big bud. Where's my big bud at? Oh, my big bud right there. Look at that. Look at that, dude. This thing looks massive. I have yet to use it, man. I have a feeling it'll be a fun one to use. My only problem is it doesn't look like it can really do a whole lot. It doesn't have the bars for lifting stuff. It's got the bars for like hauling, but I don't see. Yeah, I don't see where that's gonna be. And then the versatile, I guess. I mean, I guess they're the same. They're pretty much the same, aren't they? Yeah, pretty much the same. There ain't even nothing on the back of that. But I mean, either way, these guys are so big, so powerful that when it comes to me having to do this with a plow later on, once I can get me one of those big dudes just for this kind of work, I'll be able to have a bigger plow and be able to just... I wish I had the money for it now. I really do. I'd like to trade those 2 bales in. Honestly, get like $40,000 a piece for them, hopefully. And then be able to buy me a better tractor. That's what I want to do. But I do not want the same, what am I using? The plow? I really don't want this plow. I want a bigger one. I want a bigger, better plow. I am greedy. But I do appreciate you guys all tuning in today. You guys are all epic. We're at 6 likes on this stream. Very nice. We had 10 on earlier stream, it said, I do believe. which I thought was beyond cool of you guys. Yeah, we had 10 on the last stream. That's just, you guys have been tearing it apart, man. Appreciate you guys. Oh, what's he saying now? You don't like the horse? Well, you got it though, right? You do got the DLC. I haven't used anything from it yet. So if you got the DLC, tell me. If you don't, let me know. Like, I need to know either way. You need to hurry up and just like get on your wife's account so that way you actually have something you can use as a mic, dude. Be like, sorry, babe, got to use the PlayStation. You know what I mean? You put your account on there, because then you at least have a microphone in the chat or in the. You know what I mean? You need a mic. Man, you truck driver. Go out and spend $15, buy it. It'll be worth it between now and November at the least. I mean, it'll be worth it for you to have it. Considering that you do what I do on the side when you're not working, dude, the more stuff to have for the game, the better, dude. Just look at it like that. Like, it might not make you any money for you to personally buy it, you know what I mean? But it doesn't mean that it won't help you. I don't know how you've been doing or what you've been doing about your channel. But yeah. I'm not a fan of the fish. Not a fan of the fish. How? You don't even have a microphone. You don't have a headset. How are you talking? How are you talking? No, seriously. How are you talking though? The man with no voice, I thought, man, secretly he's got a voice. He just doesn't talk over here because he knows people are gonna be like, oh my god, listen to that squeaker. It's a squeaker. Squeak, squeak. No, I'm joking. Only messing with him, you guys. Matthew, man. Now I know you sent me a voice thing one time, but I was just like, man, I'm not gonna listen to some fake voice he went and got and was all like typed in some letters and was like, here, say this for me or something. That's what I thought he was gonna do. So I was like, I ain't listening to that. He's a troll, you guys. Come on. Like, I gotta take caution. I do got some logs or stumps in here that I gotta grind out too, man. Oh man, see now if we started believing everything Matthew said, man, everybody would believe that crystal's not an element, man. That it's not a real mineral. I mean, I've learned some fascinating stuff from his their college teacher. Man, I hope you don't get the same college teacher, man, for science or whatever for this next set of terms that you got coming up, bud. Diamond is no mineral. Blah. Cracker Jack box. That's where he got his degree for teaching. That's your first semester teacher watch. That'll be your first hour college course. Oh crap. Okay, we're around it. We're around it. Oh, from your GoPro stuff. Gotcha. Yeah, I guess, yeah, that would catch your voice, wouldn't it? Huh. I can see it now. No, I can't. Around 5, dude, are you kidding me? Around 5 a.m.? Why do I want to get up at 5 a.m., Braden? Why? To get an early start at Fortnite, or at Farm Sim? Fortnite. I ain't playing Fortnite at no 5 a.m. What? 3:30? Man, you might as well just park outside my house and bring you out a cup of coffee. God dang. Like, Jesus. Like, god dang, dude. 3:30, and like, I ain't getting up around no 3 o'clock, 3:30, just to go meet you at no speedway. That's kind of suspicious, my dude. Go meet a semi-driver, dude, at no 3:30 in the morning. Dude, you're weird. My name is not Sally Sleuthy Lot Lizard. You weirdo. Meet at no 3 o'clock in the morning. Dude, that is some weird stuff. Knowing you, I'll get tased. I'll end up in the back of your truck somewhere. I have to be hitchhiking back from Virginia after I have to choke you out. Like, nah, I'm good, man. I ain't meeting you at no 3 o'clock in the morning. Like, you guys see it, like, wake up, passed, I'll be like, oh man. And just be like, throw the arm up over the back of the seat and just like, until he goes off the road. I'm telling you, I don't trust him. Yeah. Early start. This guy, man. Don't ever meet nobody at no parking lot at no 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like a howler monkey, dude. I'll get on my bad side, I'd be all over you like crazy. I'd be like, ah, get you. Joking. How's everybody doing? What's going on, chat? We got 5 people in there. You guys calm down. So how's life treating everybody out there? We got 6 likes. Let's go, you guys. Let's try to break 10. 20 is the main goal, but man, if we can break 10, we're getting somewhere. Well, you breed, Matthew, is what you do. You breed. I ain't gotta worry about that either. The only time you gotta worry about that's when you're worried about staring down the center of one. And unfortunately, in my lifetime, like, without telling no stories and no lies, I've stared down the barrel of 2 of them, so there ain't nothing scary there, man. decision the other person at the other end of the gun makes. No, that's the scary decision. One time I was 18. The dude thought I was the guy that pulled the gun on me. Thought I was his wife's like mistress, or whatever you consider like a mistress, a male, like like a, you know what I mean, like a male plaything. And I wasn't. I was 18, just moved into the town. You know what I mean? Like, I really didn't care. I mean, at that time I was going through that phase where I just lost out on all my college tuition. Frickin' was on probation for something that I didn't frickin' do. Like, like I was just like going through one of those phases, and the dude literally jumped out the passenger car, or the passenger seat of this dude's car, come running up to me and pulled the pistol on me. And I was just like standing there with a box of stuff, like my stuff I'm moving into apartment, and the dude's all like, blah blah blah. I was like, dude, I looked right at him, I was like, dude, I literally just moved to town, dude. I'm 18, I just moved from Grand Rapids. I don't know who you are, I don't care about your old lady. As far as I'm concerned, you guys look like, you know what I mean? I was just like, I didn't care. And I told him that he looked like a piece of scum. And while he had the pistol in my, like, I did not care. Like, no. I've never cared, man. Like, I've been shot once by my brother, stabbed 5 times by him. Another time I got a gun put in my face while I was in Grand Rapids. The guy I was staying with, we were going to walk to the grocery store, the gas station, whatever you want to call it, down the way, go grab some smokes and some rolly papers and all that, because I was a partier back in the day. We was going to go party, and walking down the alley to go back there, and come across the dude with some stuff in the back of the trunk. And yeah, wrong place, wrong time. Needless to say, we tried to just go on past like nothing happened. The dude pulled a pistol on us, told us it's like this: you're either gonna put this stuff in the back of this car for me, or this is gonna happen. I looked at him and said, look, dude, I'm just going to the store to get myself some smoke, some papers, and I was like, I'm not looking to die. What do you need done? You know what I mean? And the guy I was with, he tried to run, dude. He got shot in the back of the leg. He had to sit there and bleed out for 10 minutes while stuff got moved from one vehicle to the next. Oh yeah, you better believe it, man. Like, being scared is only what you make of it, bud. But now, true story, 100%, you guys, like, would I lie and say that I wasn't, like, bricks afterwards? Oh, yeah, for sure. Who wouldn't? But once you've gone through it, there's really, like, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, what do, you know? I mean, you've already been there. Like I said, the scariest part is the decision the dude makes that's holding the piece, man. That's the scariest part about it. But when you really don't have a good care for anything else, man, it really doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like, that's crappy to say, but I mean, it's like, I come to terms with my life a long time ago that when you go is when you go, man. Doesn't matter how, but when you go is when you go. I come to terms with that a long time ago, unfortunately. Sad to say. Well, got a mutation. See, now if mutations are on the mother's side, they're no good. Like, look into it. Do some research on it before you go crazy with your breeding, Matthew. But if you're gonna breed, bud, you need to get the highest level and the strongest level you can get. Don't just look for the strongest level, but look for the strongest stats in the levels. You know what I mean? You might find a level 125 that's got better stats than a 175. I mean, but I mean, me and Mr. C, we've explained that to you a couple different times. Like, look into it, man. Look into it. You'll find out. Like, there's just, yeah, there's a lot going on there. There's a lot going on there. And, ooh, God, I got hiccups. And there's a lot you can learn from it. Like, no joke. Yes, sir. We're at 7 likes. Let's go, you guys. 3 more and we'll have 10. I know you guys can get it there. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can go get more diesel for my tractor because I'm running out. That's what I'm thinking I can do. Let's go get some diesel. Oh man, yeah, we need some diesel. I got up here a little high on the hill, didn't I? I was looking at my phone. I had a bunch of messages on there. Mostly the ones that you guys seen popping up earlier. Was that in health? Not bad. You're gonna get some... Dude, if I look out my window and I see a truck sitting out there and some little weird dude sitting in it. Dude. Gonna have to get out my scarecrow beater. Go out there and beat on you a little bit. Be like, eh. It's like a 2-foot long stick. No, it's a... I actually got this a stick. Like, not a stick, it's the handle to an axe that broke off on me a couple seasons back while I was chopping wood. So when it broke, I just took the saw out, cut it off right there on the end so I could put it on put it back on with a smaller handle, but I decided not to. Instead, I got my wood burning kit out, burning some designs into it, and now I use it for, just in case somebody ever breaks into my house, I got me a protective stick. I got another one that's like that, kind of on the sharper edge. But I like swords and I collect stuff like that too, so I got toys. What type of toys you guys got? You guys collect anything cool, exciting, anything fun, anything memeable, you know? Like, can you main things with it? Curious. But not gonna lie, after working and building this PC, or with adding stuff to this PC, I've kind of been getting this hanker to want to do that as well. But my main priority, prerogative, whatever, is to get the money saved up so that I can build my own little 2-story house next year. I think it'll be sweet. Car logos. Blah. I mean, I like BMW. I mean, I've got like a couple BMW logos. I got a couple Volkswagen logos. I've got like the top heat shield piece from my 2000 BMW. I've got that. The guy didn't really want that because he was just gonna strip the car down for his daughter anyway, and they were gonna rebuild it. So I kept the oil cover area for the BMW. It says BMW across the top of it and all that jazz. And I got something, like I said, I got a couple Volkswagen logos somewhere. I got just a bunch of. I mean, I got a bunch of different stuff too. See, I never really got into those. I was more into my knives, my daggers, my swords, stuff like that. I like stuff like that. And I also like coffee cups and ashtrays. Yep, I used to collect back when I was a cigarette smoker. I would, when I was younger, my mom, she would travel the country, like, cause she was a bowler. She did professional bowling. So whenever she would go out to Vegas or whatever, she'd go out to these little, like, just like little malls where you could actually go and just go through like trinket shops, and she would find me like some of the weirdest looking ashtrays. Like, I've got an ashtray that sits in my drawer that's never been used because I mean there's no reason to use it. You know what I mean? But it's got like all the original sights of Vegas, like the pyramid, the Sphinx, the tower, like a bunch of their little, stuff like that on it. You got a Corvette rim, very nice. I was gonna have a Corvette, but for some reason my grandparents, or my grandmother, or whatever, she decided that I wasn't deserving of a Corvette. So I went out and found me a sports car that rode smooth and nice and was faster than the Corvette that she was gonna give me, and it was a BMW. So once I bought the BMW, I've never really looked back. I mean, the only other car that I would really like to own in my lifetime, and I got to drive one while I was down in Mississippi, down there, and that's a Nissan Skyline R34 with a passenger side drivetrain, all that jazz, where you're driving from the passenger seat. I would really love to own one of those. I know that getting the tags for it and all that jazz it's a little ridiculous. Got to pay some money for it because the guy that I worked for, he actually had one, and we were talking about cars one night, and he's like, "Oh, you like the Skylines?" And I was like, "Yeah, that the one movie, it really brought him into perspective, and I've never seen one like that, so I kind of fell in love with the cars." And like, it wasn't not even a week later, man, he come pulling into work with his, and he's like, "Here, check this out." It wasn't nothing fancy, but it was a Skyline 34. Got to sit in the passenger seat to drive it. 5-speed manual. Absolutely beautiful, even though it was the ugliest color in the world to me. Anybody take a guess? Yellow. Absolutely hate it. But I drove it. And I'll tell you what, having to shift with your left arm is so hard. But I want one. It's the only other car that I really want. I've got to drive Corvettes. I've been in Mustangs, Challengers, Chargers, because that's what my dad's side of the family, they're into those old school muscle cars. I grew up at the drag strips. I got to meet Shirley McDonald, all that. But no, BMW power, man, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at with it. Yes. But yeah, if I ever have the money saved up for it and I can find one, I would gladly buy a Skyline. For sure. I know back in Mississippi, back after, the whole hurricane thing, I was looking around in the, through junkyards and sales and stuff for them. And I found one in a junkyard, had obviously been drowned out by the ocean. Saltwater damage is what they consider it when they're drowned, right? And they still wanted 20+ thousand for it. Mind you, it only been sitting in the junkyard for maybe a couple of months because Hurricane Katrina went through there, and I was down there probably within a month of it happening. But I was there for I was there for a couple of months before I started looking around for them. But once I seen what the price was for it, and the way that Russian dude was paying me that I worked for, dude, I love working for Russian people. Their accent is just so off the wall. But yeah, like he didn't pay the greatest. I mean, we got paid $15 an hour for doing siding outside. You know, doing it was called hardy plank, like waterproof drywall. But doing siding and roofing, still pretty good money back then. But it wasn't enough that I was going to be able to buy no $20,000 car out of a junkyard. But I still would have had to have paid probably another 10 grand just to get it shipped back to Michigan. You know what I mean? And I definitely wasn't interested in trying to work on no Nissans. I mean, heck, the most foreign car I think I've ever worked on was my Plymouth, the heck was it? A Plymouth, well, it was a Dodge, technically. But it was, Plymouth Neon. Dodge Neon. You guys know what it is. You guys know what a Neon is. Everybody knows what a Neon is. But I had me a little 5-speed manual Neon. Absolutely loved that car, too. Oh yeah? I'm sitting in a 1986 Camaro seat right now, my dude, and it feels comfy. Well, after sitting in it for so many hours, it kind of feels a little rough. I mean, I haven't been sitting in it all day. Obviously, we lost power, so I was outside for a while. I got a wheelie bar on the back here, too. I do about quarter of a mile an hour. All I gotta do is slam back hard enough. I could probably roll my seat right backward, Jack. No, really, I wouldn't. I'm stuck in here pretty good, you guys. I ain't going nowhere. I appreciate you guys tuning in, man. Sticking around for my tomfoolery. My shenanigans. I know, it's just a bunch of just going in circles now. I really don't got much left to do on here. I mean, I guess I could do this off stream. But, you know, once Braden decides to get unbanned from PlayStation, maybe we'll get him in here. I'm not gonna let him have run of the money though. He can't just buy stuff. No, I got to approve it. I gotta approve of all that nonsense. Oh, hey, did you see the muscle car I got on here, chat? Check this muscle car out I got on here. The Lizard Hot Rod V8 Blower. Look at that, man. I really want to buy it. Just so I can be all like, revving it up and be like, listen to it. I haven't used it yet. I don't have a clue what it sounds like. Or what it's going to sound like. But if you guys are looking for a Ford coupe, no motor in it, we got a Chevy motor and a Chevy transmission that was gonna go in it. I know, Chevy into a Ford, right? For sale for 10 grand. But it's fixer upper. My granddad was working on it before he passed away, and I'll never get around to fixing it. I mean, I guess if I were to build my house first and give myself a couple more years, I'd probably be up for the task. I mean, I know what to do when it comes down to it. I've done that type of work, you know. I mean, you know what I mean. I'm like a jack of all trades, but a master of none. houses. I can work on cars. I don't babysit though. Don't ask. Not that I can't, I just refuse. Flat out refuse. Spent many a years dealing with my own. You know what I mean? No. Yeah, I did pretty good though. I mean, two bales though. I mean, I don't know if that's really. I don't know if I can count that good. It's okay, right, you guys? It's okay. I think it's okay. Not shabby. Not shabby at all. I think the rest of this field I'll probably end up working on. Dude, that's it. You better take those 3 females and use them for breeding. And just like max out your amount of dinos, man. You're allowed to take 20 dinos total into a boss fight with you. See, you should have just stayed on the server, dude. We've already got boss fights done. I'm already moved on to Scorched. I'm getting set up for that boss fight for hopefully by the end of the week. Trying to get Mr. C into it too. I know he'll join up. He'll do her eventually. Still, just because they do 12k damage outside the arena don't mean they're going to do 12k damage inside the arena, Matthew. I'm telling you right now, bosses get like a 75 to an 80% reduced damage. Like, you're just trust me. I mean, I know if you're taking in 3 females and whatever amount of males, I know you're getting a boost from them, but yeah, you know what I mean? Like, but going into a boss fight, dude, they do, but they take a reduced damage. Oh, they're all going crazy over there. After I get off here tonight, maybe I will jump over there for a couple minutes just to see what's going on. If they're over there, I mean, by the sounds of it, they got a big party stream going on over there on. And don't get me wrong, man. Sea of Thieves is awesome. I think he meant yup. I don't know if I'll, maybe, I mean, I don't know. Sea of Thieves is a fun game. I can play some Sea of Thieves tonight, for sure. I mean, I can get on later if you want to do, I mean, it really don't matter. I can get on later and do it. Yeah, that's what I told him. He can take up to 20 dinos. He insists on that 12k damage, though. Which, I mean, don't get me wrong, going into a boss fight, I mean, he's still probably going to put out at least 1,000 1k damage, possibly, so. almost guaranteed. What level is your is the world at, Matthew? If it's like level 1 or 1 to 3, guaranteed you'll easily do at least 1k damage or better. But take screenshot of your damage, the damage points popping up off the dino if you can, bud. I know that's a lot to ask, being that you'll be in a battle, but take a screenshot of it and then post it to Discord so we can see what type of damage you're putting out. And now that Discord is on PlayStation and all that other stuff. Well, you're on PC, so yeah, just take a screenshot of it and send it to Discord. Let me know. I want to see. I want to see what type of what you're actually doing against the boss. Yeah, max dinosaurs don't mean nothing. It's the max level is what matters. Max dinosaurs are at 42. Like, are you talking about like free that you can take in? There ain't no way. There ain't no way, dude. You can't set it up to take in any more than 20 dinos into a fight. If that's what you're talking about, Matthew. Like, yeah, that's just not possible. Oh, yeah, no, that's for sure, Mr. C. But it ain't gonna really help him out when it comes to the boss fight. He already knows that they're doing roughly 12k damage to dinos that he's going against. Is what he's saying. So, I'm more curious as to once he gets into a boss fight, I want to know that damage per hit. You know what I mean? That's what I want to see. I want to see snapshot of that while he's fighting it. There ain't no way you got it set at level 42, dude. There's no way. No way. Being that you're not on a private server, it's definitely, that thing's definitely not letting you run that. Nah, I don't know, bud. So, like, wait, what are you saying? Like, the max level that the dinos can get to is 42? Like, that's the max you're finding is level 42 dinos? Is what you're trying to say? So my dude could walk through your world with no armor on and be like, shoo fly, don't bother me. Right? Like, that's what I'm getting then. Like, that doesn't sound... Hey, you're playing it and having fun, that's all that matters. Yeah, you're gonna have to increase the max level of your dinos. You'll never... I mean, you're not gonna... I mean, they'll be good for the level that you've got it set for, but... I don't know, maybe. Ooh. Sounds kind of rough. Holy cow, you guys. You know what's rough? This right here. Going in circles. Yeah. AI quit. That's cool. That's cool because you know what? I'm like... Right? That's true. That's very true. Alright, hopefully that's saved. Alright, guys. My camera's flipped. Why is my camera flipped like that? I don't like that. There we go. I don't know why it was backward for some reason. That was so odd, man. I don't like it when it does that. I'll have to figure that out later. Oh well. Well, you guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. I know I did. We got all the cotton done. We're going to turn that in at a later date. We'll get it all tilled up later. You know what I mean? We'll deal with all that crap when it comes time. And, yeah, I'll be back on, what is this, 7 o'clock? Give me about an hour, and then we'll hop over on either some Ark or maybe some Sea of Thieves. Who knows? I haven't even played it yet this season, so new season dropped like 4 days ago. So, I don't know. With that being said, you guys, I'm going to call it good. Y'all have a great night. Stay safe. Peace out. We'll see y'all back in the next one.